if they pick me when I'm 50. Of course.
Era aperto oggi?
Last Pastor.
You're calling me old, it's okay.
Nah, you're not old, man. I'm too young.
Chi è quello lì?
Era forte quello.
I was like, you don't understand how lucky you are to be there.
Bello.
È vecchio. My worst sniper was myself. For sure.
Mario, finally we meet again after many years.
Oh, we met last year.
Where?
Milan Genoa.
Oh yeah, but it was quickly, you see? Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see
You
you.
look good. I cannot judge your abs. So how is that?
They're
Oh,
good.
you okay?
Nah, they're good.
Yeah?
They're good, they're good.
No, it's really good to see you. Good to speak with you. I've traveled with a lot of excitement. Very interested in how you're living now, where you're living, what are you doing? Update me a little bit.
I'm training with this team, local team. People don't understand that I really stay home and train with the local team because I was expecting me to play in Serie A still, but from the moment that I think I wait too long, so from January I will listen to foreign team and get the best options. It's not the football world that will make me stop. I will stop when I would want to stop. So.
Of course. So, where are we, Mario?
This is my,
Memorabilia.
yeah, but
Nice.
it's my mom that prepared it.
Your mom.
Yeah,
What happened?
because when I win something, when someone gives me a T-shirt, first thing when I come to Brescia, I give it to her. So one day she prepared all this, and I was like, wow, I don't remember this one, I don't remember this one.
Okay, so let's go through it. Can we open this? Because I see something very interesting here.
Yeah.
Into shoot, of course.
And
Which shirt is this?
the final with Bayern in Madrid.
So this one needs to be hung up.
Yeah.
I need to put it in a nice list. This is amazing. 45. What was that about?
That's the number they gave you when you were young. They give you from the 41 till the 54. So I was like, nah.
So you kept it.
It was like, you can get the 54. I said, nah, I like the 4 before the 5. And anyway, 4 plus 5 is 9. So I said 45.
What is your dream then still? You're very motivated to do what?
I would
World
like
Cup?
to.
World Cup?
Huh?
World Cup?
I think I have to be
dream.
objective also. It cannot be possible, you know.
But is it a dream? Is it a dream?
Of course. I will play World Cup even if they pick me when I'm 50. Of course. You know better than me what it means to play a World Cup is
100%.
an amazing sensation.
Well, I was not so blessed in that sense when it comes to playing World Cups. I actually played only one.
Like me.
In '98. That's why I'm asking, is it still a dream? Because that never goes away. Even if you reach a certain age, but if you feel you can still perform, why not?
Yeah, the truth is that I don't watch a lot of football, but when I happen to watch a match, football is different. Players now, they are very physical, they run a lot. I think it's been lost a little bit of quality, you know, and I still can run, and I still have more quality than most of the players I can see today. So, yeah, I could perform for sure.
Well, I think that is good news for Italy to hear that Mario Balotelli is on a mission.
Yeah, that's for sure. This one is the goal scorer, I think, from Euro 2012. We were 3 or 4 maybe, because we scored the same. Yeah,
How many goals?
3 or 4, I don't remember. But it was me and I think Lewandowski, Ronaldo.
Not nice. Not a bad company.
Yeah, but they didn't put my goal in the penalty, because I scored penalty on the penalties with England.
Yeah,
and if they count that one, it was 4, but they don't count that one.
It's okay. Yeah, but it's better to divide than to have nothing.
Yeah, true.
Are you thinking already about after football as well? So where do you see yourself in 10 years from now, for example?
I will be with my family. Work-wise, for sure I will do something with my image, which I already start to do.
Can you give a little bit more insight on it, or what can I imagine?
I do interviews and
Podcast or...
I will start my own podcast very soon.
Okay.
And of course there are sponsorships and you go to events and stuff like this.
Yeah, definitely.
All the stuff that I don't like.
That you didn't like. That you didn't
I
like.
didn't like, but now I will have to do it.
Yeah, now you're gonna like. Now you're gonna love them actually. Life after career is different, my friend. You will see. You have built a very strong image, for sure. Many people had different opinions. Some loved you, some didn't. I have to say, my experience with you has been really great as a coach. We met the first day at training. Do you remember that moment that we were doing stretching? You were doing stretching, and I was coming to you, and I had this conversation about the yellow cards before I came, and you had like 7 yellow cards and 2 red cards.
It's true. It's true.
And I said, Mario, I need you 90 minutes on the pitch. You're too important for the team. And the fact is, you took it seriously. You said yes, because that was Mario, like, okay. You said okay, I said okay. And then I was looking and I saw how you were focused on that as well and controlling yourself. So I saw really that capacity, that intelligence, social intelligence that many people have not seen from you.
You're not very familiar with this. You're not familiar with it. That was a present from Moratti. He gave us all the mini champions.
Many big names don't have this one, huh?
I know.
So you should be proud.
Yeah. When you win 1 and not 4 like you, but when you win 1, you realize years and years and years after. Because at that time I was young, I was like, yeah, I will win a lot of this, but it's not like this, huh?
No, unfortunately, or fortunately, it's very competitive.
Yeah. What did I do? What did my colleague did this year to arrive to achieve this? And we try to repeat it, but you understand that it's not always that easy. You know? It's not always that easy. Everything was good today. You know, we can lose first half 2-0, second half it was 3-2 for us. You know? It's not only the quality, but it's also the trust that you have for the other player. And this kind of spirit you get it only if also outside the pitch you're a friend.
Of course. Amazing. Why did you open yourself so much up with me?
I had many good coaches, to be honest, in my career. But the fact that you played right before when I was a kid, so I remember you to play with Milan. Madrid not because I was too young.
You're
but
calling
with
me
Milan,
old, it's
of
okay.
course.
You're calling me old, it's okay.
Nah, you're not old, but I'm too young. and to have you know one of your idols that come and coach you, and then the fact that we are both black, that was all things the other coach didn't have. I didn't want to disappoint, to be honest. That's the truth. I didn't want to disappoint.
No, and that was for me the same. I have been judged many times, especially when I was growing up in the Netherlands. And they were talking about me and I was not recognizing myself in how they described me as a person. So prejudice and all of these things, I also grew up with it. And then we have the racist aspect of the things that we had to deal with in our life, which today is very much more discussed and much more open than when I grew up. So I had the same feeling of responsibility towards you. And I said, okay, it's easy to judge. But let's get to know Mario, let's give him a proper seat at the table to talk about the things and to discuss things from 2 mature people. I really enjoyed it. You were a handful, but I think that comes with a package. And I think you got 2 yellow cards in the 5-6 months after, and 1 was for free because 1 referee made a mistake, in my opinion. So if you're capable in such a short time to switch and it means that you're somebody who wants to improve, you're somebody who is determined, who is willing, and that was really great.
But that's something also that I learned about myself. We are all different. I understood that when I put short time objective, I do mistakes. Is when I put long terms, I lose a little bit myself after a while. But if I put short-term objective, I'm very good in this. A lot of times in my career it happened that I play maybe 2-3 matches, I score, I play very good, and the fourth one I was like, you're like, is Mario playing or not? And to be honest, inside, like myself, in the pitch, I was like, no, I want to score, I want to play, but I couldn't. Everybody knows the preparation is important. Yes. And in the preparation, I realized I had maybe 2-3 weeks of very good training. And the last week, it was good training, but not the same intensity of the week before. And I could tell in the pitch because in the match, because maybe I wanted to do something and I couldn't do it.
The same.
You know, if I kept the same level, probably I would have more, for sure, more matches in the national team, but for sure more goals in total. I can't say there were coaches that didn't try to push me, but I think, especially when I was young, probably most of the times they were trying to push me in the wrong way.
And how was that? What was that?
That we always think about the football player, but sometimes we forgot that there is a human part also.
Of course.
And if you get to know the person, then probably you can push him better. And this is also something that happened with you because you respect the human being first.
Who was the other coach that seen performance?
I had Lucien Favre in Nice, okay. Vincenzo Montella, also he was like this, Mancini, on 10 times, 9 times yes, 1 no. and the one time that it wasn't like this, it was a big problem.
When you would like get crazy.
Because people always say, Mario, you, I say, yeah, I was in the normal with like the other players, but yeah. Mancini, I saw him fight with other players also.
Yeah.
So when he get angry, it was like, wow.
You know, I always believed, as a player and as a coach, that when players are determined to perform and to get the best out of themselves and out of others, it's inevitable to also have some clashes sometimes. It means that somebody cares. I was always worried when everybody was nice to each other. Then I didn't like it. Actually, I would go and create something. But what I think is the most important is that there is respect underneath, and so you can solve, you know, any issue that comes up. I see here beautiful leather memorabilia.
That was from the.
What is this?
From the final in Madrid, Inter Bayern.
And did you go and ask for the signature of the players? You did it yourself, or?
No, that was the signature. No, I think we had a few of these, and they were passing by, and everybody signed.
Okay.
And I took one. I'm not even sure I asked for it. I just took it.
You made the others do the work, and you went home with the trophy.
But it's like sometimes people have like signature from football players, but I realize like now, if they don't put the number, do you understand?
No, it's very hard.
I don't know who is who.
Short-term goals, did you set them consciously, or was it more simple, your way of thinking?
At that time, I would like go home and start thinking and say, okay, today I play bad, next week I will play good. At least, I don't know, maybe after 3 weeks there is the national break. And I would say, okay, before the national break I want to score these goals. I want to play these games and that was a long time, you know. I should have focused probably more week by week. And when I do this, I don't remember to play a bad match when I was doing this. It's like when you play World Cup or Euro Cup, you think match by match you should do this. Or at least I was better like this. Let's talk about Inter. Like, is there an evolution of when you played there in terms of the structure and the support around the team, the professionals? Is it different? I think now young players, they are more spoiled than when I was young. Probably I am more spoiled than when you play.
We said the same about you.
Yeah, exactly. So
yes, exactly.
Every time something changes and it's getting better. Like last year in Genoa, if I remember first training, I go to medical room because I have to speak first time with the doctor, and there are 5 beds or 4 beds, and 3 players are young. I was like, you don't understand how lucky you are to be there. I was like, I started first game at 16, I think, first massage when I was 20. Even when I had problem and surgery, they didn't want a massage. I have to go in different, I swear, I have to go different times than Materazzi, Ibrahimovic, like this, because they wouldn't let me massage.
Wow, yeah.
And it was a little bit too much, but a character like mine, I take it nicely. Like I would be like, no, they're right, I'm strong, you know, I don't need this, you know. But today is different. Like.
But in life, your day to day, you're like this. You're a happy person, doing your thing. You like your music, of course. What is the music type you like?
R&B, hip hop, for sure not the new generation music is.
What is that? Because for you,
unlistenable.
new generation. For me, it's like, what are we talking about?
New songs from trappers, how they call them. But even the lyrics, they are like, nah. Sometimes I hear my daughter singing, I'm like, what are you saying?
Oh, this ball. I remember this ball.
That was from hat-trick with City in Premier League.
Against?
Nice question.
You don't
Very nice
remember.
question.
You don't
Very nice
remember.
question.
You have homework to do, Mario. Homework.
Wow. Wait. No. I remember the goals because look, there was the last celebration when I did 3.
Okay.
But I don't remember the team. I don't remember the team.
Coming back a bit to this experience of lifting the Champions League, how did it feel?
Because I didn't win the World Cup, so I think after the World Cup, the best thing that can happen to a football player is to lift the Champions League Cup. It was an amazing experience. Unfortunately, Mourinho didn't play me in the final. I was a bit upset because in the week we were in Madrid in training. He was trying me at Milito. And then a few days before the match, he changed decisions.
He made a good decision for the team, but it's obviously
I
hard
was
to...
good in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm sure, okay, you cannot be sure 100%, but 98% I would have scored. But that's not important because at the end we won and that's the most important thing. So.
Yeah, it's very special. I mean, if I look back to my experience, I was also 18, winning the final with Ajax and...
You won 3, huh?
4. It took a lot of sweat. Why do you take 1 away? 4. Ajax, Real Madrid, and 2 with Milan. Yeah, 5 finals. Yeah, 1 against Liverpool. The club that you went and played for. Yeah, we had 2 finals against Liverpool. The 3-3.
As they won.
Yeah, 3-3, and then we were 3-0. 3-3 in 6 minutes. They
remember
scored 3 goals.
I
don't remember
cried.
nothing actually. I cancelled everything of that match, and I'm sure the Liverpool fans were very happy. So how Liverpool? I mean, there are only a few really iconic clubs in the world, right? And you've played for Inter, you played for AC Milan. Manchester City was just new, coming up and growing, but Liverpool. What is so special about this club?
Historically, it's an amazing club, and you're part of a family when you go to Liverpool, to be honest. I'm very attached to City, to Manchester City, but I have to be honest also, when I played for Liverpool, it wasn't my best year, to be honest, because I didn't score a lot. But the fans, they made me part anyway of the big family, and when they sing "You Never Walk Alone" before the matches, is amazing, really amazing.
Because I haven't been able to play in the Premier League, unfortunately. I was close.
Who?
How much are you going to pay me to know? I like that. You see? Ancelotti left Milan and went to Chelsea. There were talks. Didn't happen. But way before that, actually, when I left Sampdoria, I had offers from Manchester United and Arsenal. They came back also when I left Madrid for Inter. At that point, Italy was the Premier League of today. What is different between the Premier League and let's say the Italian league?
Serie A is more and England is more physique, and there is more speed in the action. If you know how to score goals, you score a lot in England. But the big difference was in the training, I think. Small spaces, rapidity, intensity. Italy, yes, also, but you know how it is. You have that day that you make tactic, you make long videos. It's different.
That reminds me of another anecdote. After a few months, I remember that you were upset because they weren't giving you the ball. And I said, Mario, but you have like 3 guys around you. No, I'm alone. Give me the ball. Then I said, okay, let's do something. Let's go and watch the video. And then he said, oh, actually, I'm not alone. But the nice thing is, without having to ask you anymore, you would just go and see your own matches and moments and stuff. I know some English players, of course, they would always go full on, right? There was no half stuff.
In City, we were training maybe 1 hour, 50 minutes, 1 hour, but I was coming from Inter. First training, I want to vomit. Because I was like, there was no technique, it was like, I was like, everybody was sliding, pushing, running.
No stopping.
No stopping, like
no referee.
You know, when you stop for drink, you know, in Italy you stop and you coach, you have to call it, oh, come on, let's go. Yeah. There, you drink, I didn't even have the time, I was like, no, you have to start again. Everything was quick.
That is you as well?
It's the first year of Mourinho, this.
Nice, and this?
This was, I think, one of my first cups I won here in Brescia. It's a tournament that they're still playing today, and we won the final 3-2. And in this other team, there was another player. He was black also. He is still black. He was black. But we were very known around this area because we were both very good. And in this final we play against, and I scored 3 goals. He scored 2. So wow. It was like 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2.
How old was you? Like 10?
Like 10, 11, 10.
Those were the best times.
Yeah, we used to have fun to play football then.
People like to ask, who was the toughest defender you played against? What was your worst nightmare?
My worst nightmare was myself. For sure. When I was feeling good, when I was feeling good physically, mentally, I wouldn't have problem against no one. But I would say the best defender, I can say, or Thiago Silva or Sergio Ramos. They were fast, they were strong, intelligent, and they were good technique. We strikers, sometimes we are lazy, we don't press like 100%.
Mario, I know. My life has been to work for the strikers, so I know the laziness of strikers.
A lot of strikers, they are not the same like strikers 10 or 15 or 20 years ago. They're different.
Well, they're
like before there was a different quality before, like higher quality before now. There are good strikers for sure, but
it's the number 9. You were a number 9.
I'm not sure.
No?
You know, it's difficult for me to say if I was number 9 or
because you also
10.
play from the left sometimes.
And sometimes I go on the left also, yes. I remember when I scored a goal against Bologna, that was a very good goal from far. Everybody was like, wow, Mario, wow.
For you it was like...
He came and he said, I scored a better one against Kibo, you remember?
Now, based on this nice chat that we had,
I know what we can do about this.
My podcast is ready, so you will be invited before I come to yours, yeah? That's a deal?
So, you will come to mine, but before I will come to yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay?
I mean, it's
we can
nice.
put a studio in Las Vegas. I've never been, so. And I have a reason to say to my girlfriend, I have to go to Las Vegas.
Oh, he's already negotiating, okay? Okay, Mario, it was a pleasure.